Y'all hold the circle so tight for us. And I'm talking about our community. Don't tell me about the algorithm. Don't tell me about race. I'm talking about us as a whole. I'm attacked more by black women, and I make my
is just not who I know why. My audience is just not who I'm targeting, and then the people who I actually have to end up blocking is my audience. Why? I'm doing this for you. Please stop sleeping on your natural hair. Like, there's styles too.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about the three ladies that I just posted in this video. The lady that you're seeing right now, she's actually known, I've seen her videos plenty of times. She's actually known for doing makeup tutorials and different reactions to different makeup and seeing if it's actually, worth it just for someone to buy if they are darker skinned, specifically the darkest skinned, not just dark skin. Because I find that in the African American community, we do have dark skinned people, like really dark, but she's South Sudanese, so they're arguably some of the darkest people on the planet, to the point to where the undertones will be way different than someone else. And basically, what happened was this makeup brand decided to create a blush and send it to her. She didn't ask, they sent it to her. And they claimed that it was all inclusive. And she did a bunch of videos saying that it isn't. So here she is fighting for, black girls and dark skinned women. And she literally had to leave the internet because of other black women bullying her. The lady that we saw when I first started the clip, she also had to leave the internet as well. She likes to show, you know, upward, uptown girls, like a really classy look. And people are saying that she's cosplaying and she's not really doing it and all this other stuff. And basically, and then there was the other girl with the natural hair that does hair sculpting. And people, black women, let me stop saying people. All of these three women said black women, that my audience are the same people who are dragging me on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, so I don't want to hear shit about like, oh, exoticals are so mean to black women. I'm black too, girl. You don't think I got internet? I see the shit that people say to other shit all the fucking time. And it wasn't just in middle school. Every day a black woman is bringing down another black woman over their dark skin, their natural hair, and not even just just wanting to level up, wanting to look more posh and more polished. And they're dragging these girls for that. So don't talk about promotion. I'm not saying every dark skinned girl's doing that, every black girl's doing that, but it happens every single day. But y'all got beef with the exoticals. You know what I mean? So that's just something I find interesting. That a lot of people like to ignore. A lot of people like to act like that this stuff isn't happening. And this is three content creators who I've followed for a long time that are all saying the same thing. So, yeah, I don't think anybody's really the enemy here in this situation. I think we all need to love ourselves a bit more. But I don't want to hear shit about exotic. Oh, you use sunscreen, so you hate yourself. You put all those chemicals. Chill. Chill. Because every day a black girl is trying to wear her natural hair and people are talking crap. Every day a black girl is trying to, put herself together and not dress a certain way. And you guys treat her like crap. And then want to call Lace Fronts ghetto and say, oh, Kings. Somebody commented on that on my video. On my What Makes a Hairstyle Ghetto video. Someone said Kings love wigs. You always want to talk about shit. But when black girls actually do wear their hair, it's a problem. And even if people aren't being mean, it's like, oh, what you doing to your hair? What you doing to your hair? So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out and say that this definitely has to stop. And it starts with yourself. It starts with the woman in the mirror. Um, yeah, so I wanted to, again, I know that some of these girls have already left the internet and I'm not sure if they're going to come back. But I wanted to, just give my response and my support to these women that are trying to step out of the status quo and are being attacked by their own audience. So thank you and have a beautiful
Okay,
day.
not only is this comment absolutely so on point and it's so true, nothing's wrong with it at the same time. I'm just saying it's accurate, and I just want to know why. My audience is just not who I'm targeting, and then the people who I actually have to end up blocking is my audience. Why? I'm doing this for you. Please stop sleeping on your natural hair. Like, there's styles to unlock, so much new styles to see, to experience, to share. Natural hair sculpting is next. It's the future. Trying to get more people to be more creative and embrace their natural hair. is going to be the next thing that's never going to go away, is going to be here to stay. I want to see more people extend off of my work, do more things than I could even possibly have done myself. Like, I want to see natural hair be pushed beyond its limits in its natural state, because there's so much to see, and I am so looking forward to the future.
And I know I'm the last person that y'all want to hear from, but after the last few days, I have to make this statement. I cannot sit around and just watch the bullying week after week after week after week that's being done in our community. I know so many people are just like, oh, well, at least it's not me, I'm not going to say anything. But maybe it triggers me because, y'all, I have been bullied my whole entire being here. Because I feel like my adult years, until I started doing like femininity stuff on social media, that is when the bullying as an adult kind of started. But as of being a child, it's been the same bullying behaviors from women in our community. I'm tired now. For 4 years as a content creator, I've been making my content solely for Black women, dark-skinned girls, just to show them to push through. And surprisingly, I'm attacked more by Black women, and I make my content for them. Seeing so many takes on why our community doesn't support certain content has been very uncomfortable for me, because it just screams to why darker women or Black women have a harder time succeeding as content creators. I'm seeing all these think pieces on the girl Kylie Pitts. First it was Alex Earl. We don't have an Alex Earl in our community. Now it's Kylie Pitts. Oh, that can never happen for dark-skinned women. Do we ever sit down and just think that y'all cherry pick everything? As Black women, our creators have to go through alarming amounts of performing, embarrassment, comedic, you guys, just to garnish any type of views, any type of success. As a content creator and as a dark-skinned woman, I just feel like y'all hold the circle so tight for us. And I'm talking about our community. Don't tell me about the algorithm. Don't tell me about racism. I'm talking about us as a whole. What I'm saying is dark-skinned women either have to put themselves on a chopping block and attack beauty brands, and that's no shade to nobody. They either have to make content being the stereotypical Black woman, do alarming shock value content. Why can't Black women be famous like the Alex Earl, the Kylie Pitts, the Ballerina Farms, and all of the other women by doing the bare minimum, by just living life? Have you ever asked yourself, why isn't it that content is popularized for us? Why won't y'all watch it? Why is it boring? Why won't y'all engage with it? Since I started my journey on femininity, modesty, I've been doxxed. I've been canceled 3 or 4 or 5 times. I've been constantly bullied in my DMs, think pieces about me, all these weird things that I come to conclusion of. If I'm gonna be on social media, I'm not posting my kids. I'm not really putting too much out there, because I never know when y'all next donkey of the day post gonna be. And it's unfair, because just like one of my mutuals said, Jessica, you wouldn't even be dealing with this if you were light-skinned. There are so many light-skinned creators and white creators who post similar content as you, and they don't cherry pick it. They're not mad about it. They're not saying you're cosplaying. They're not saying you're being fake bougie or your content is forced. It's solely because you're dark-skinned that they find a problem with every little thing that you do, because they don't see you in that position, right? And this is my question. If when you see me and you see my content and you feel like it's forced and it's fake and it's baloney, it's cosplaying, it's all these things, why isn't when I was showing my ASS, dressing provocatively, twerking on my stories, acting a fool, you never said I was cosplaying? You never said I was being forcing the content. You never called me out. You never had a problem. I had a bunch of girls in my DM saying I want to be like you when I grow up. I never had think pieces written about me. I never had blogs written about me. I never had people putting my address online. Why is it? So I had to ask myself this, and I said, maybe they feel that way because they feel like Black women are at the bottom of the barrel. So that's why when they see you doing what you're doing now, to them it's phony. They can't see you in that position. They can't see dark-skinned women or Black women in that position at all. So it's fake. It's make-believe. As of today, this is my last post like this. I'm blocking any think piece pages on TikTok, Instagram, any outlets or shade rooms or anything that keeps continuing to push stereotypical black women. I'm tired of the negativity. I'm tired of the bullying. I'm tired of the unfair behavior of not allowing certain black people to grow on these platforms, because y'all always find a problem with every single thing. Now y'all are saying modesty is a woman trying to be male-centered. I'm just tired of the lies. I'm tired of the rules of the black community. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Like, I'm sick of it. And I hate to see it for us. Like, I truly, truly do. So for me, I'm taking myself out. Like, I'm literally, and this is just my TED Talk. So that's why I'm not even looking at y'all. This is me recording myself having a TED Talk. And as you can see, I'm being brought very close to tears. But I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't want any parts anymore. Like, at all. All of the think pieces on we need more black women posting positivity. But then y'all don't know what to do with creators that post positivity. Y'all don't support them. Y'all cherry pick every little thing that they do, everything that they say. It's negativity after negativity after negativity. But then y'all sit around and say we can't have Alex Earls. We can't have Kylie Pitts. No black creators can hit 30K in a day. Let me tell you guys the truth. When I was doing my reaction videos, I was surpassing 30K followers a day. But also, I had women flagging my account every single day because they didn't like what I was doing. They said I was dressing up to be a white man's wet dream, or dressing up to attract white men, and I was all kind of other stuff. So every day I had people reporting me until, and I didn't come and tell y'all this because I kept it to myself, that I lost my TikTok for 4 weeks and my manager had to work hard to get it back.